Hello friends, welcome to my new video, and this video is related to Aetcom. Module is 1.1. What does it mean to be a doctor? And question is, describe and discuss the commitment to lifelong learning as an important part of physician growth. Objectives of these lectures are: what is the lifelong learning? Why is life learning important? Or what is the importance of learning? What are the three characteristics of the lifelong learners? And what are the five benefits of lifelong learning? What is the meaning of lifelong learning? Lifelong learning is a form of self-initiated education that is focused on personal development. While there is no standardized definition of lifelong learning, it has generally been taken to refer to the learning that occurs outside of a formal educational institute such as school, university, or corporate training. What is the lifelong learning? So it means doctors continue to learn throughout their careers to gain knowledge so they can completely fulfill their scope of practice and standards of care. It may include formal or informal educational opportunities such as enrolling in traditional or online degree programs. Why is life learning important? So lifelong learning can enhance our understanding of the world around us, provide us with more and better opportunities, and improve our quality of life. Learning and development can increase employee retention, job satisfaction, and productivity. And it is a vital tool when implementing a new policies, equipment, and or employees. What is the importance of learning? So the importance of the learning is that it helps the individual to acquire the necessary skill through the learning and knowledge so that he can achieve his set goals. An important fact about the learning is that it is a means to improve knowledge and gain skills that will help in reaching the specific goals. What are the three characteristics of the lifelong learners? Now, these resources should encourage the lifelong learning as a kind of independent and creative learning experiences that helps the learner survive in a rapidly changing society. And therefore, the three essential characteristics are that the learning is social, individually motivated, and spanning across the lifetime. What are the five benefits of lifelong learning? It can help you succeed at your job. It can help your brain stay healthy. It can help you stay connected. And it can help you stay fulfilled. It can help you be a happier. And it is easier than ever to engage in lifelong learning. Master your learning. Now, Colin Rose, in his book Master It Faster, uses the mnemonic MASTER to describe the 6 stages he believes are key to becoming an effective learner. These stages can be applied to any type of the learning, either formal or informal, and these stages are motivation, acquire, search, trigger, examine, and reflect. So first of all, we discuss about the motivation. So lifelong learning requires a self-motivation. You need to feel positive about the learning and about your ability to learn. If you struggle to see the point of learning, what you are learning, you are unlikely to do well. Then acquire. So effective learning requires that you acquire information through reading, listening, observing, practicing, and experimenting and an experience. So information is all around you. The trick is to acquire relevant and meaningful information and develop this into knowledge and skill. Then about the search. Learning is successful when we can search for a personal meaning in the information we are acquiring. We find it hard to remember facts without understanding them or being able to put them into context. Learning is about applying what you acquire and asking yourself questions such as, how does this idea help in my life? Or what has this experience taught me about myself? Then trigger. Human beings are notoriously bad at retaining information. You cannot and will not remember all that you read, hear, and experience. You can help to trigger recollection in a variety of the ways. For example, you can take notes, practice, discuss, and experiment with new ideas and skills to help you learn and develop. Then examine. You should regularly examine your knowledge to help reinforce in your mind what you have learned. You should always try to keep an open mind, question your understanding, and be open to new information. Talking to others and seeing their point of view can be powerful way of examining your own perception and understanding of a subject. Then reflect. Finally, you should reflect on your learning. Think about how and why you learn, including how you felt about a particular topic or situation before and after you developed your knowledge. Learn from your mistakes as well as from your success and always try to remain positive. Whatever your age, it is never too late to start successfully changing career path in midlife, and spending time informally developing expertise is more common than ever, especially during rapidly changing market conditions. Now, what is the lifelong learning and what is the driving this movement in healthcare? Life learning has been recognized and supported as one of the most significant competency that people must possess by education or academic organization and groups, accreditation and organization, governments, employers and the public at large. Lifelong learning offers individuals the opportunity to keep their knowledge current, learn new skills, pursue a wide variety of the interest through intellectual growth and expansion. Through this continuous learning cycle, people can provide an expanded contribution to the society and extend their option for career choice and life enrichment. Healthcare is an ever-changing field of the practice with advance in medicine, expanded evidence sources, new treatment options, and changing governmental regulation and models of care. Lifelong learning is not an option in healthcare. It is required by healthcare workers to remain relevant and continue providing safe, effective patient care. The lifelong learning movement in the healthcare that provides benefit and welfare for everyone in society. Now, a commitment to lifelong learning or continued professional development can be seen as having a number of purposes. First of all, keeping up to date to ensure safe practice, improving and broadening knowledge and skills, developing personal qualities necessary to execute professional and technical duties, such as doctor may attend formal training courses, workshops and engage in online learning and attend conferences or seminars or read relevant books, journals and articles. Lifelong learning covers all these learning inputs. From the lifelong learning, you stay informed about the constantly changing the world of healthcare. You can provide better care to your patients. Continuing education has been shown to improve patient outcomes. By staying up to date on the latest in patient care, you can be better equipped to help your patients. You experience professional growth. More education means more opportunities. You experience personal growth. And the more you learn, the more you can grow on a personal level. It is not just about your career, but you also stay up to date. And with new technologies and developments come new information. Healthcare professionals now know more because of all the research and technology that has sparked the healthcare system's progression. By continuing your education, you are staying current in your field. You can keep your certification active. And also, the education does not end after the doctors graduate and become licensed doctor. Instead, they start on a path of lifelong learning that goes on throughout their careers. Doctors continue to learn throughout their careers to gain knowledge so they can completely fulfill their scope of practice and standards of patient care. It may include formal or informal educational opportunities such as enrolling in traditional or online degree programs, watching online webinars and videos, attending conference or seminars, joining doctors association and obtaining specialty certification, then receiving on the job training, researching and reading in nursing journals, articles and evidence-based literature, then collaborating with other healthcare professionals, volunteering on the committees. Now, why is lifelong learning important for healthcare workers? Healthcare is a complex and practice are always evolving. A large segment of the patient population is over the age of 65 and older patients tend to suffer from one or more chronic health condition. Doctors must have the necessary to expertise to treat elderly patients and help them manage illness such as heart or kidney disease, diabetes, arthritis, cancer, dementia, Alzheimer's disease and obesity. Lifelong learning gives doctors the critical thinking and problem solving skills needed to resolve the issues they may encounter while taking care of patients. When the doctors are up to date on new techniques, new technologies, policies and procedures, they may influence the healthcare in these ways. Building strong collaborative relationship with the patients and co-workers, improve patient outcomes, decrease mortality rates, and reduce the chances of errors. Why should doctors consider continuing their learning process? Doctors should pursue lifelong learning for a variety of the reasons. First of all, today, most patients and their family members demand exceptional care. Even though many patients educate themselves about their condition, they expect their doctors to know more than they do about diagnosis, then procedures and treatment options. Effective leadership in nursing requires doctors to possess not only management and interpersonal skills, but also knowledge of current trends in healthcare and innovative technology. As a doctor's career progresses over the years, some of what they learn in undergraduate course may become obsolete. While doctors accumulate on the job experience, it may not be enough to keep up with the rapid transformation in healthcare. Well-informed doctors may be happier and more confident in their role, which helps with the job satisfaction and employee retention. Lifelong learning may also help doctors advance in their career and earn a higher salary. Lifelong learning and continued education are essential elements of practice and service for those of us who work in the area that impacts the public health and well-being. It is for this reason that continuing medical education means CME that is required as a part of the recertification process for the healthcare providers. Lifelong learning contributes to the fund of the knowledge that is required to earn an advanced degree. But most importantly, lifelong learning is a mindset that commits the learner to strategies that add new and emerging information, knowledge, and technologies to the provider's toolbox. It goes beyond the lecture style instruction to include conferences, seminar and skill workshops, online study, shadowing and mentoring and active learning projects that encourage the self-assessment and or performance improvement. Lifelong learning is so important that it is one of the tenets of the health professionals, including my own. In the medical field, therapeutics and diagnostic change rapidly. Even for those working in the non-patient care roles, technology, regulation and best practices in business and leadership that change rapidly as well and require continual review and retooling. Lifelong learning must be more than just a box to check off the recertification or promotion. Lifelong learning provides a value. It should include reflection and strategy to renew and actively replenish your usable fund of knowledge. And it can make us better providers because continued learning expands knowledge, capabilities and commitment, benefit us professionally by exposing us to new concepts and research driven strategy, which can be reassuring to patients and also improve the quality of our professional and personal lives by expanding our professional network and resources. And it does not mean ongoing efforts to learn are not possible or should not be pursued. Streamline your journal reading through a service that consolidates relevant research. Then read well-respected medical and consumer publication that reflect the state of the art in medicine and healthcare, as well as publication that your patients and constitutes are readings benefiting our profession and ourselves. Lifelong learning is good for our profession, patients, and society. There is also evidence-based research that supports the health benefits of lifelong learning as a way to exercise neuroplasticity. Retaining the mental acuity is, of course, fundamental for any healthcare professional. However, it is also essential to our personal quality of the life. Adopting lifelong learning as a lifestyle choice, not just a means to keeping our jobs, can provide benefits well beyond our caregiving and professional commitments. It requires some effort, but it is certainly well worth the time. 5 reasons why lifelong learning is essential in healthcare. So healthcare is becoming ever more challenging in its complexity. Patients and their families have expectation for the highest possible quality care. Healthcare leadership requires knowledge and competency in staff like never before. Healthcare employee disengagement is poor and lifelong learning is one solution. Then fifth reason is lifelong learning is a mandatory career advancement in requirements. If any questions related this lecture, please write down in comment section. And if you like my video, then please press like button and please subscribe my channel and please press the bell icon. Thank you.